Hey guys, it's your girl Denise here.
Yeah,
Actually,
girl.
that's Denise. But she can't say her intro, so I'm going to. 4 billion people could see this video right here, right now.
What?
So, basically, she's going to be telling her story. She wants to give me a quick shout out. Pranks and hacks. Links down in the description box below. I tricked you out. There's going to be no links. Search it up. It's easy. But yeah, so before we get into the video, this is going to be a life story about her. Before we get into the video, make sure you click that subscribe button, turn on notifications, like, comment, and subscribe, because just remember, when all else fails, hey, single Peggy here does not.
Shut up! Okay. Okay. Hello. My name is Denise. And I'd like to share with you my story. Sorry, that was my mom. Go upstairs. So apparently I had gotten hit by a car when on October what?
Yes, she did. October 27th, 2009.
Okay. I am going to tell you guys a little bit about myself before my accident. Well, before the car accident, of course. But, what happened was, well, before, I was like a really weird, like, well, now I'm more weird, but I was a really weird kid back then. I was very shy, very to myself. I remember being an only child, and man, did I want siblings. Man, I adore my siblings. Even though I tried to kill Brayden a few times.
It's true, she has. She tried choking me to death.
Maybe you shouldn't say that. But, yeah, like, before my accident, I was just basically to myself, like I said. Then during my accident, it basically took like about, 3 months for me to get better? You guys couldn't see me for 8
weeks.
8 weeks. Yeah. And what are you doing?
It's filming.
Okay. Well, now, ever since, my skull was completely crushed into my brain. And apparently what had happened was, it changed me. Like, my frontal lobes were damaged, my right eye socket was completely shattered, I had a free-floating bone. It would have cut my optic nerve if they didn't get in there, like, in my skin. Things like that.
That's sad.
Yeah, I know, it is sad.
And you broke your nose.
I had my
jaw.
nose broken. Well, he was going 60 miles per hour on a 30-mile-per-hour road.
60?
60.
Wow.
Go like this when it's about to go time's up, okay? Okay. But anyways, when the time's about to go up, like, be done.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Just tell your story.
Okay. But I think the worst part of me healing from the accident was that I didn't know that my mom was worrying and everything, because, I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but, a lot of things had happened.
Yeah, nothing but sad things.
So,
And you know what? I think really what brought us fully to God was the fact that you survived it all.
yeah, God is good.
Yes.
If you don't believe in God,
Then get off this channel right now.
that's what I was gonna say.
Just get out of here.
Just don't, because don't tell me God is not real. I've seen it for myself.
Warning, this next part you are about to see has graphic images. Viewer discretion is advised.
What? Okay. Let me see. I've been through so many surgeries that it's actually hard. You can't even count them on 2 hands.
You can't count them on your feet and your hands.
Yeah, like, it's crazy, like,
Didn't the thing, your blood vessel in your eye pop?
No, actually, I was seeing double vision, and I had to get the inner or outer, I forget. Mom knows, but the doctor actually had to snip the inner muscle. That's what it was.
See that, guy? So that's practically a surgery right there, because if it would have went wrong, she could have lost her vision for good.
I had to have a shunt, which is a tube that goes from your head down to your abdomen, and what it does is it releases, like it sucks up your spinal fluid, so that your brain can heal a little.
So what, does your brain overproduce or underproduce?
It doesn't produce the same as a normal person's would.
So then does it overproduce or underproduce?
I don't know.
I think it overproduces, because if you said that it sucks out all the, if it sucks it down.
I remember. Okay.
Warning: these images next will be very graphic. Viewer discretion is advised. Click away now or skip ahead. All right, shunt.
This is actually, if you look, it looks like a vein. Let me see if I can find it.
Right there.
Yeah.
See that right there? See that, like, blue-looking thing? And it runs all the way down here, all the way into her abdomen.
And, actually, I do have scars, like, on my arms, on my legs. And it's not from the car, either. I have this thing up here, where it was actually a really deep gap, it was really deep and everything.
Yes, it was very deep. Now, it's barely even visible on camera, but, you can see right there, right where it was, and it used to look like an L.
It did, actually. And, I even have scars on my stomach.
We're going to show those next, so if you guys are very grossed out by images, click out now or skip ahead.
Okay.
So
this one is from the shunt.
Yep, it's healing really well.
Cause I just had
yeah, she had it about a month ago.
A surgery.
Yeah, 2017.
I had to get a shunt replacement, which they don't usually do. And this one.
Well, they only usually do it if like your shunt gets a complication. Like her shunt got a full complication, so they had to completely change it. So it took a little bit longer.
And this one is my feeding tube.
Yep. So when she first went into the hospital, they actually had to put that one in.
Mm-hmm. And let me just say that after I got the feeding tube taken out, I was relieved. I remember waking up when I was in the hospital, in rehab, and I woke up, I don't know if it was rehab, I don't know where I was in the hospital, I know that for sure. Well, what happened was, I had woken up in a rail bed. I didn't know what the bed was, all I know is it was kind of zipped up.
Yeah, I don't really like those beds. I get a little bit claustrophobic in those kinds of beds.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got on my knees, and I was screaming for Mom, like I was yelling for her, and the nurse comes in. It was a female nurse, and I said,
"No Jesus, no peace. But if you know Jesus, then you know peace."
But it was a female nurse, and she goes, "Denise, what's wrong?" And I said, "Where's my mom?" And she goes, "She's at home. You can." I was like, "Well then, where am I?" And she goes, "Well, you're in the hospital, but when your mom comes in, she can tell you what happened and you know." And that was basically it. But she was we kind of have like a quick conversation, because, you know, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, because I asked her what time it was. And she goes, "It's 3 o'clock in the morning." And I'm all like,
wow.
And I'm like, really? Doesn't look it looks more like a midnight or something. But, so I said, she went to go walk out the room, and I said, wait. And she goes, "What?" I'm all like, "Can I use the bathroom?" And she goes, "Okay, let's get you out of the bed so you can use the bathroom really quick." Well, I used the bathroom, and, you know, when I lifted up my shirt and stuff, I wasn't really even bothered about my surroundings or anything. I was just kind of, you know, just kind of focused on me making sure I get there safely and everything, because she said I was in the hospital, so it's like, why am I in the hospital? So I lifted up my shirt and I see this tube hanging out of my stomach. It was a feeding tube. I'm like, what in the world is this? And she goes, that's your feeding tube. I'm like, I don't need that. I'm eating just fine. And then, I look in the mirror and like, I'm practically bald and stuff, and it's like, I didn't even recognize myself.
Yeah.
Puberty hit bad too. Just saying. I grew out my clothes. Okay. I'm gonna be, I'm a little bit slow, so.
Which is not your fault.
Yeah. But just one more thing before I wrap up. I wanted to say something that's kind of funny. When I was in the hospital, I was kind of arguing with the nurse. She every morning, I'd wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'd say, I gotta use the bathroom. They knew what to expect. And she said, and I would argue with her, I said, can I come out there with you nurses? I promise I'll be really quiet. And she goes, nope, not allowed. And I'm all like, please, no. Next thing you know, I'm saying, I walk over, without even her help, I walk over to the bed, and I sit on the bed, and I